Al Pacino, one of my most loved people of all time. I saw this clip as I was scanning. The only reason we really got to do this, I saw a black and white picture. In today's climate, we can't see nothing like this because my heart automatically broke. Tony Montana, no! I thought it was going to be some bad news, but no. Al Pacino suffered a near-death experience. We don't even know when this was. Let's watch this video. Hopefully he shares when it happened, but he dealt with a near-death experience. Now, with dealing with that, what he came out to share with, in quotations, what I see is that there is no afterlife. Why does he say that? What happened? Did he just see black like when you go to sleep? What happened? If so, that's terrible. That's terrible. We just work forever and then just go to a dark abyss like you went to sleep and don't remember nothing else. Terrible. Terrible. Do you believe what Al Pacino shares? Let's see what he says. If you guys seen this clip before, please let me know if you have any more information on what the near-death experience was. Please also share that. If he doesn't share it in this video, we'll look it up. But I was trying to leave the floor for him to share it with us. Sub up. At 10,000 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. We're on that road to 10,000 subs. Follow me on IG, sub up to the channel. On Instagram, the closer we get to 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving more information on how to win that unboxing. And if you guys never seen some unboxings we've done on the channel previously, go check those out.
Go back to your COVID near-death experience.
Oh,
I know you described.
So it got answered quickly. I'm assuming it happened in 2020. COVID experience.
This a little.
I love to revisit that.
Let's revisit the time you almost died. Yeah. Just tell me about what happened.
Well, I'll tell you what happened was I felt not good, unusually not good, and I had a fever, and I was getting dehydrated and all that. So I got someone to get me a nurse to hydrate me. I was sitting there in my house, and I was gone like that.
So you just went from consciousness to no consciousness.
Absolutely gone. Yeah. So then they looked at my pulse, and I didn't have a pulse. It probably was very, very low, and they got panicked right away. In a matter of minutes, I guess, or whatever it took, they were there. Ambulance in front of my house, and I had about 6 paramedics in that living room. And there were 2 doctors, and they had these outfits on that looked like they were from outer space or something.
My only question is, how did he get to see this if he had no pulse? Was it security cameras after or something? Like, there's no afterlife, no out-of-body experience. How did you see this happening? I'm just a little confused. He got to see outside of his house everything. Unless he tells us, like, yeah, no, I watched the Ring camera after. Is this where he got the info from?
You know, and so it was kind of shocking to open your eyes and see that. I opened my eyes, and everybody was around. This first time that ever happened. And they said, he's back, you know, he's here.
Well, did that experience sort of have any sort of metaphysical ripples for you?
Yes, it did. It actually did. I didn't see the white light or anything like that. There was nothing there. As Hamlet says it to be or not to be, you know, the unknown country from whose bourne no traveler returns. And he says 2 words, no more. It was no more. And I don't like that there's no more. It's now, I started thinking about that, and I never thought about it in my life. But, you know, actors, it sounds good to me to say I died once. It felt like death. What is it when there's no more?
I mean, you do have this body of work that you know that people will be going back to for at least a little while. Is that consolation at all?
Well, yes, and the kids, you know, having children and all is a consolation. And it's natural, I guess, to have a different sort of view of death as you get older. You know, it's just the way it is. I didn't ask for it. Just comes, like a lot of things. Just come.
I don't want to linger in morbidity, but
I don't find this morbid, man.
I have heard that as well from my family because I'm just always scared of the unknown. I'd rather say I feel uncomfortable with the unknown. Death is always, you know, it's the heebie-jeebies. I don't even like speaking about it with grandparents. I don't like speaking about it with my mother, father, and it's something that just always sits very weird to me. Just speaking about the unknown. But a word that have heard from a lot of older people was the older you get, the more you come to accept it, the more you come to not be in fear. And Al Pacino basically shares those exact same words with us here. The older you get, you know you can't avoid it. It's the undeniable. It will happen for sure. That's one thing that they can promise you, like they always like to say. You're gonna die. That's the only promise that you can be given. It's crazy, and it just gets me scared even talking about it. But the fact he said that nothing happened, could it be that there's no afterlife, or could it be that, you know, he was still like in between, like that little limbo land? Since his pulse, he said, might have been very low, he just saw all black and just snapped back, and when he opened his eyes, everyone was in the living room after a couple minutes. There's a lot of questionings to this, but one thing that I could answer is like the interviewer here said, if anything happens to Al Pacino, just know the Scarface merch, the Godfather merch is gonna go throughout the wall. In Carlito's Way, people always talk about The Godfather. Godfather isn't even top 2, probably 3, but not top 2. And I'm not even sure about top 3 Al Pacino movie to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The more I keep thinking, but number 1 and number 2, I can easily think about it. Scarface number 1. I'm sure that's everybody, a lot of people's number 1 from where I was born and raised. Number 2 though is always a sleeper to a lot of people. Carlito's Way, bro. Carlito's Way was so fire. And also being Spanish and loving the Scarface film, getting another one like in New York City with him being now a Puerto Rican drug dealer or ex-drug dealer, Carlito. Fire movie, bro. I wish we can get a young Carlito's Way, which I think we did. That was the remake with P. Diddy and stuff, but that one didn't hit. That wasn't executed correctly. I think I got it on DVD. That one wasn't executed correct. Comment down below though. What did this share with you? Does it make you feel more comfortable with that day that you know is gonna come one day? Or are you still like me that you're still so young in life that you're just like, bro, I can't even think of that. Like just thinking of me dying scares me. Just thinking of me dying, not only dying, me thinking of me going somewhere unknown. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna like it? Is it gonna be better than this place? Is it gonna be worse? Or even worse than all of it, is it just nothing? Is it like when you go to sleep and don't dream and just wake up the next day, just the only thing is you don't wake up? Is that what happens? Just so many questions, and whew, I'm trying to get off this topic already. Sub up, comment down below. I'm happy Al Pacino is still here with us. Great man when it comes to film, American film at that. Legendary act. Subscribe to the channel. Sub up. And for the kids that never seen Scarface, I don't even want to tell you to watch it, because I know you heard about it. I don't even want to tell you to watch it. If you never watched Scarface and you made it this far in life, don't go back and watch it, because you don't deserve it. You don't even deserve it. Even though I wish I could change my places with y'all, watch Scarface today for the first time 100 times. Bro, it was so bad that in middle school, there used to be people that used to call me Scarface, because I used to always wear Scarface merch in middle school. That's how bad it was. My mom used to always come home with like another flea market Scarface t-shirt, and I loved it. Oh Lord, did I love it. Sub up. Comment down below.